Right then. Oh, is this thing on? I hope so. Fantastic. Right then. Hello, folks. Welcome to a slightly off-the-cuff improv train sim world stream. Yeah, it's a little bit late. Apologies for missing my streaming deadline this evening. There's I did a little bit of League, which ran over, and then there was some personal stuff that I had to deal with. But it's all sorted now, I believe. No, I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, here we are. Late, overdue, 2 hours. I thought it was a nice metaphor because yeah, mostly English trains. 2 hours late. It's about, you know what I mean. It's like meta immersion that I'm 2 hours late to the platform here. But yeah, it's going to be good. I'm also going to be keeping my voice down just a little bit. Obviously, it's not. It's quite late. You know what I mean? The folks are in bed. So it's going to be not quite an ASMR stream, but it's going to be sort of quiet and sort of, I don't know. A lot of people watch me when they go to bed. It's like, I imagine it's the cunning trick to get people to watch time. You know what I mean? In terms of the statistics, if you get them to fall asleep, they can't click away. Sort of playing the long game. So yeah, we're going to be jumping on. I don't know what particular train I'm going to be running with or what particular line. I'm happy to take some suggestions from the chat. But yeah, we'll be rocking and rolling. Who knows, this may even be the start of a weird ASMR train segment.
Oh, yeah.
Since you're 2 hours late, what do we get for delay repay? Well, I think it's a full refund thing. So, a right hand for wanker. This would be my 2-year sub if my first account didn't get banned. Why did your first account get Why did your first account get banned? I can't remember. Why was it again? It was I can't remember. Right hand for was it you? I literally can't remember. My voice is really soothing. Fantastic. Got to be a sleeper train. I like the idea. The name, yeah. I can't remember what your old name was. It's been that long. I can't remember what I did yesterday, let alone a username from last year. What was your original username? Secret's out now. Yeah, you got it, Freddy. Right. Oh, that's right. Your name was it right hand for jerk off? Cool. Right then. Anyway, let's jump into the actual meat and gravy itself. So if I change the game capture window here to Train Sim World, and then tab into the game, we should get some visuals here, which is nice. I put it to the chat which railway line you would like us to run today. We would, yeah. What will we? We've got a few choices here of railway lines I've got installed. I've got CSX Heavy Haul, which comes with the base game. I've got the New York line, the Great Western Express, Rapid Transit, West Somerset, which is like a heritage railway. I've got the European Ruhr-Sieg Nord line. I've also got Long Island Railroad, which is kind of what I was leaning towards, but I think we did that last time. We've also got the Northern Transpennine and the Tees Valley line. I very rarely do European trains. I barely do Rapid Transit, and I don't really do these two. I tend to stick to the heritage railways. Quebec, you're a Brummie, aren't you? That I am, Bad Wolf. Nice. Legit. Sorry, have we legit got a long nighttime train route available? Night train route? Possibly. I could probably find like a very late night train route. I could probably do a Great Western Express late night train. Got any steam trains? Sadly, there are no steam trains on this Cortex, unfortunately. Or some people want to do Ruhr-Sieg Nord. Quick swig of me water there. Is it only European train lines? Sadly, I don't think there are any Australian train lines in this game here. I can come back and do the Ruhr-Sieg Nord line, because I very rarely do the European lines, so it might even be worth doing. Just got to wait for the game to load, because I think it's probably going to load me into a tutorial for the class 111 or whatever it is. Yeah, here we go. It's like an introductory session. We can just quit past it. Quit to main menu, yes. There we go, that's why it took so long to load in. roll with the crowd. I'm thinking about purchasing trains TSL. What's TSLQ? Would you recommend it? Do you mean Train Sim World TSW? I'm not sure what TSL is. Sorry, I want to just clarify. Let's do Russi Nord. Let's go for timetable. What train do we want to run with? We could run with one of their slightly faster trains, the BR185 from DBN Schenker, or we could run with the slightly older BR143. I'll put that to the chat there. I think both of them haul passengers, so it's no real bother. The only thing that I would say about this spec is that the game is like you buy the base game and then you have to buy about 200 quid's worth of DLC to get all of the track. Now, for someone who's it's a bit like the Warhammer Total War situation. Like, for somebody who's gradually bought the DLC over a couple of years, it's not that bad. I mean, you pay more on fucking your microtransaction-based free-to-play MOBAs or, you know, World of Tanks or whatever. But, like, to buy all in one go, it's a very big hit to the wallet. So it's one of those ones. I would only buy it if you really like the look of it. 143, gotta have that box life. Yeah, this one looks like a fucking shoebox, so I think we'll take out the 143. It is currently an autumn night here in the in Europe. I think it's a cloudy night. I'm not sure about in old Europe, but here in the UK it is. And we do actually have some very late night trains here. We've got 2 o'clock in the morning. Do I have any around this time of night? It's currently 22. I can do a 10 past. Yeah. Well, it's coming up to 11 o'clock, so I can do this one. Siegen to Hagen. So let's do this one. So take control of a fast service that originated at Siegen and operate it through to the destination at Hagen. So a high-speed train. Brilliant. But take a look at it and see if you like what you see. That's the real trick, isn't it? How you doing, Catler? Right. So let's have a look here. So we just wait for the game to load. Typically what happens is at the starting stations, because of how I've modified the game's engine file, it's quite laggy because there's so many props, because the starting stations tend to be so big. But then once we actually get underway, the FPS improves because of the reduced amount of props in the middle of the route. So hopefully that'll be okay. FPS isn't terrible, actually. It's 45 FPS. Let me see here. There's going to be a cab light somewhere. The real trick is finding the button for it. Horn, passenger door. That there, Sander, horn. Anything like this. Running desk instrumentation light. On. Desk light on. I could run with just a desk light. The desk light will do. We need to find headlights. Oh, this looks promising for headlights. Ah, there we go. Cab light, dim. I'll take cab light. Headlight on. That's not really much of a headlight. Is there an auxiliary? There we go. There you go. That's a bit more like it. Fantastic. So we've already picked up our passengers. We've just got to get the train ready. Which one of these is the reverser? Reverser to forward. Then we can accelerate the train. At least we would be able to. I see. Tractive effort. Guess one of the brakes is on. No power in the train. Not getting any amps. What is set up wrong? Active effort for force. 100. Now back to 100. Oh, there we go. Tractive effort. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, let's not thrope it too hard. Okay, well, we're up and away. Oh well, here we go. We might as well 62 miles an hour. I should probably, while I'm here, just change the readout in the top right to measurement units, not that one. Is it that one? Imperial? Metric? Does that change it to? There we go, 100 kilometers an hour is the speed limit here. Fantastic. Headlights. Don't do a massive amount, I'll be honest. Hopefully we'll be alright. Thank you very much there, Krilda, the bomb. Thank you very much for the tier 3 sub. Jesus Christ, you get the black salute emote. Very nice. 110 kilometers an hour supposedly is the speed limit coming up. Oh, well, we'll be dropping down to 100, so we might as well stay at 100. These European trains are very good, actually. Just having this ABF, or AFB, sorry. Just able to... Is that red? Is that red? No, that's green. Okay. That's a bit like Monk S then. These trains actually haul pretty fucking... They haul ass, they really do. Also, it looks like the passenger lighting isn't on. Is that on? Kinda hard to know if the passenger lighting's on there. I don't think it is. Train lights. Tinted windows, perhaps? I'll have to check at the next station. We're due in 9 kilometers or so. Fantastic. Well, this is very cool. You just literally set the speed and off you go. It's very hands-off. PB and Schenker know how to make a train. Great way to ensure you don't speed. You just set the speed limit and off you go. Okay. So then, let's give it a little bit of. There we go. Oh, it's got like tractive. Oh, so if I set the speed down, the train will automatically slow down to that speed. That's very good. It's in a very long way. Very long way away. But the train automatically handles the speed. I love that. That is awesome. Very efficient, very German, that's it. Maybe it is tinted windows. I can't help but feel like that's off. Thank you very much there to Taylor as well for the tier 1 sub. Oh, this is very interesting. I actually really like this train. Easiest train I ever drove. Let me have another swig of water. I know, yeah, a tier 3 sub from fellow me lad there, Krill. Very kind. Yeah, Krill gets the special Admiral, I think it is. Because there's the Sailor salute, the Captain salute, and the Admiral salute. So he gets the Black Admiral salute. If you want to show that off in chat there, Krill.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much there to Minibomb as well. For the 6 months of support. Thank you very much there, mate. Oh, there you go. There's another train coming past us. Quite a few trains running at this hour. We saw a train in the siding at the start. Pleasantly surprised. Quite a short train, all things considered. But we are running like a pacer. It's not too bad, I guess. Very scenic. Not that we can see any of it. What's this thingy? Door selector. Probably don't want to fuck with that. Probably not. Oh, there we go. Let's slow it down. Let's see. They should apply like a negative. There we go. Starts to bleed amps out of the system until the point that it slows down. Probably not going to slow down fast enough. We probably are. We're definitely going to start speeding. It's just on this corner here. Yep, 7. I mean, 8 is close enough, right? There we go. Slowing down for the turn. I wonder if it will like rest it on 70. Very nice. Awesome. So it was just for this tight curve that we slow down. I like this a lot. Very cool. Awesome stuff. I wish we had double-decker trains. Sadly, our tunnels aren't big enough for double-decker trains. There we go. Let's start accelerating back up to 100 km/h. There we go. We'll be slowing down to 80 in 2.4 kilometers. Very nice. 69. Nice. God. What I've started doing is with my water bottle here, I've got like a wide-necked water bottle. I pretty much like fill the thing up to the top with just ice cubes and then put water in, and what you get is like cold. Are there any flood lamps in the front? No, sadly. What you see is what you get. With this one, we're running all of the spotlights that we can. To be honest, a train doesn't necessarily need to see what's in front of it other than the signals. I know that's weird, but in most cases, a train moving at this speed, if there was something in the headlights that you could see, what could you do about it? Like, this train's pulling 100 km/h. Like, I couldn't in the space that I have to see ahead of me with my floodlights, I wouldn't be able to react to it. So the question is, why bother? Really, the lights are there just to let other people know that there is a train coming towards them, and they are white lights to show that this is the front. And if it was fucking, wait, where is it? It's one of these, yeah. And then if they were red lights, then this would be like the back of the train coming towards them, you know, trying not to confuse them. Well, I'm driving significantly over the speed limit. Let's slow that down. There we go. Hello, J-Bar. Tell them to get a bucket and a mop, that's it. Brilliant. We're slowing down here, 2 kilometers. We're on like a slightly slower bit of track. Can you actually derail in this game? You can, yeah. Takes a lot, though. Like, when they set speed restrictions on lines like this, they build in, like, quite a lot of overspeed, like, into that speed restriction. Like, you would have to fucking haul round this corner to come off the track, although this is a really tight curve here. You probably wouldn't need to go that fast to come off there. Very nice. Load of wagons there in the siding. It's a very pretty game once you turn the graphics up. Very nice. Also, I don't know why they don't do steam locomotives, because they literally have smoke particle effects. Like, I always wondered whether it was because they couldn't get the smoke rendered properly, or whether it's too much like hard work. But, like, they really do need steam trains in this. Oh, fuck, I meant to be stopping. Shit. Good old emergency brake. God, the emergency brake on this doesn't stop the train quickly. Jesus Christ. Okay. I was kind of expecting it to stop a bit slower than that. Let's release the train brake. Now that everyone's been killed by being exposed to about 10 Gs, we can slowly roll into the station. Which is nice, isn't it? There we go. There's no random events, sadly. Maybe one day with modding, but sadly there isn't really a modding scene at all for this. I wish they could make a scenario builder. Train Simulator has a scenario builder, but I don't think this one does. Yeah, just rolling God, look at the leaves.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, autumn is in full swing. Still going to miss our stop point because of the train, yeah. It's not really meant to stop like that. The driver's brake is what stops it to a full stop. There we go. And then I think if I switch... Ooh. Right door. How do I can load and load passengers. Door selector is right. Indicator check. Right, I will let you people off. I'm just trying to find the door. I think it's probably best if I just do that. There we go. Tell them the ASMR video you found today. Oh yeah, ASMR glasses fitting, supposedly. And the worst thing was, she wasn't even fitting the glasses. She was just showing them to the camera. I was devastated. Notification is half an hour late. You're right, Suru. Like, I'll be honest, like, I've only recently sort of stumbled into ASMR, like. Some people get much more out of it than I do. I just use it as a medium to relax. Who's your boy here just standing here staring at the side of the train? Who's just Blair Witching the fucking DB Schenker? Nice. I think I know that video. Yeah. Right, let's lock up and let's move on. 100 bits from Point Damage. Hello, wankers. Again, you're right. He likes the paint, that he does. Are we moving on and on then? That we are. Let's release the brake. Then let's set our cruising speed to 110 kilometers an hour. Very nice. I love that you can just set the speed. That just seems so smart and logical. It's the game like this is the game like this boring to you? Isn't it tiring just to see the train going? I know some people like it, but I cannot seem to understand it. Sorry, break that question down a bit more for me, Shris. Sort of rephrase it, because it's not your fault, it's my fault. I'm a bit... Yeah, I've got hair in my ears and in my nose. I'm getting on a bit. I'm 22. Yeah, I'm trying to figure... I'm not sure... If you just rephrase the question, I might get it. Cool to see. Ah, no worries, Drunken. How am I not bored playing this game? Tragically, I quite like trains. It's not like the most high octane thing, but it's really more of a relaxed game. If you're looking for your action buzz, this isn't the game to be playing. So yeah, it's just cool. Quebec, I really like you, man. Okay, Benji. I like you too, bro. Eiffel Tower. Very nice. Any guns in this game? No, sadly. Really revs his engine. J-Bar, making it lewd. Oh. And the lights go. Pepsi or cola? Ooh. Pepsi. I mean, people play clicker games on their phone that literally plays itself. This is miles better. People have, different itches to scratch. People, some people like this, some people don't. It's, who are we to judge them? £6,000 DLC. That's for Train Simulator 2018. I wouldn't recommend that game if you were wondering. This is Train Sim World, which, to be honest, is probably going to go the same way. But I think it's got about £200 worth of DLC at the moment, maybe a little bit more than that. Which I'm not condoning, by the way. It's a terrible market model, but again, incrementally, if you buy it if you've had this game from release like I have, and you occasionally buy into a DLC, it's not terrible. It's not good either. Any stories you want to tell us whilst in ASMR mode? Jesus Christ, suddenly got very loud there. I'm trying to think what stories I have to tell. Not really much to say. It's been quite a quiet day, to be honest. Obviously Banished was going quite well. Sort of been chilling out, hung out with Echo. I played League again today. I'm never going to bore you with some League chat, although most of you will agree with me here. The synopsis is that it's still the pile of doody that I left at the Byrist there. So hello mate, good to see you again. Nearly a year of Q missing my sub. Wouldn't change a thing. Love your streams. Well, thank you very much there, Byrist. Or Bryest even, if I say your name right. Well, to be honest, if I think about it, Drunken Tea, I mean, bloody DCS World isn't that much better. Like, for its DLC pricing, only it doesn't have as many of them. You know, you pay a lot of money for the different aircraft in DCS, but nobody seems to bat an eyelid at DCS. I'm not going to lie, I saw that red light and that white light and thought that was a train on our track. Kind of panicked me. You said you'd listen to chat and not play it. I know. Yeah, I wanted to see what it was like, and my synopsis is that it's still pretty bad. Yeah, the simulator game genre is just DLC hell. Time to slow down? Probably. Oh, fucking what a nice man. Helping us slow down in time. Thank you, Spesh. To be fair, I think DCS is more realistic overall. Let's look at ETS 2 though, where you pay to drive trucks around all of Europe. Yep, Scandinavia itself costs more than the main game. Yeah, to be fair, I do actually really like Euro Truck Simulator 2. Like, really. Like, tragically, that was really fun. The multiplayer is really good on that. I wish they could do like a multiplayer thing with this, but like, God, it's dark. But how would you even do it? Like, just how? I don't know. Jesus. Nice. Let's get the speed train back up to speed here. Very nice. 80 kilometers an hour in 2.2 kilometers, which is nice. ETS2 is fun to watch. As long as there won't be Skodas ramming your trains off the tracks, yeah. Skodas with caravans, very specifically. Just hitting you like some sort of kinetic torpedo. Why was the Cold War fought with ICBMs when you could just fire a Skoda at the opposing continent? Have I seen Train to Busan? No, I can't say I have. Is that like a film? Sounds like a film. It is a super late stream, that it is. Very cool. Drop it down to 80 kilometers an hour. Just tiptoeing along here in the near pitch black. Skoda, Lado comrade. Yeah. Quebec's late night love. No, that's a different stream. I wait for the football to come on for that. Does your train have a headlight? No, Nine Blood. It's we were just talking about this. Trains have headlights, but they're like marker lights. They're not like floodlights. because there's no real need to have a floodlight on a train like this, because headlights are designed so that you can see in front of you, but as a train you don't really need to see in front of you, because let's say someone's right here on the track. You know, how do I stop? I can't stop. Like, I wouldn't... In the distance that a headlight can reach, it will make no difference to a train. Some of the heavier locomotives and, you know, hauled stock need, like, literal kilometres to come to a full stop. So there's really no point in having headlights other than to warn people that there is a train coming this way. Quebec, can you do something about the Discord link? It doesn't let me join. Jaina? Jaina, help me. What's wrong with the Discord link? Secretary? Yes. Best zombie movie since 28 Days Later. What's that? Which one was? I can't say I've seen any good zombie movies. I'm working on Bish. She's working on Bish. Oh, Train to Busan. Oh, nice. I didn't know that was a zombie film. I wouldn't have expected that. It's like The Railway Man. Really doesn't have anything to do with the railway. Not really. The Railway Man is a good film, though. Long live Quebec. I just finished watching all of your VODs from your XCOM run-through, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Well, thank you, Roaring Wombat. We're going to be starting the Long War mod in the next week or so. Is a good one. Hello, Tate. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. It seems everybody's seen this film except me. The film is mostly on the train. Yeah, I suppose. Prepare for a nightmare. I've seen the Chrysalid Queen on like a screenshot, and I am upset, worried, and afraid. Jesus Christ, Shriss. Sorry, so basically I'm a person who likes almost every type of game, but the only one I can't understand are simulator games like these. Several times I tried Euro Truck Simulator, but it just couldn't keep my attention. This is why I'm surprised that people play such games. It's kind of funny because I have friends who think that games like Dark Souls and Anno 27 are too complicated. Sorry, 2070 are too complicated, boring, or difficult. That's why I wanted to know what you have to say. I'm guessing what attracts you to play games like this. I don't know, to be honest. There's something to be said about. That's a good question. It's a very good question. How would I describe it? I once spent a whole weekend playing Euro Truck, almost non-stop, fell asleep on my keyboard and crashed the truck. 10 out of 10 immersion. Beautiful. Did you spend like the next 10 years banged up? Speed's okay. It's tiptoeing over, but it looks like the AFB or whatever it is handling the speed reasonably well on this downhill gradient. Train to Busan is a Korean zombie movie taking place on a train going to Busan with a father and his daughter. Interesting. Speed is okay, it looks like it. Doing well, says Tate. We hopped back to normal time here in Australia, so I'm only 2 hours behind. Swap the PM and AM instead of 3. Oh, right. Hello there, Mr. Omu. Or Omao, sorry. Oh, speed. Oh well, I'm just going to do a little bit of speeding. You know, a little bit of speeding is good for the soul. Apparently. So I've read. No, we weren't speeding for too long. Just for these narrow bits of track. Very scenic railway line, this. Like, it's beautiful. Like, it really cuts, like literally right next to, like, just all these villages and stuff. But I suppose we are in a bit of a valley. So you kind of just got to put the railway where you can fit it. But it's a gorgeous railway line. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Kronk is like such a solid character. Also, you know, some of you in chat might remember a gentleman called Ziddy, who was offered the opportunity for me to play a couple of games for THQ Nordic, just early, just to bum around on them. One of them is a remake of SpongeBob Battle for the Bikini Bottom, which I think would be a fantastic meme stream, playing a SpongeBob game. Like, they remade Battle for Bikini Bottom on PC. So that's cool. Any red faction in there? Sadly not. Time to speed? Yeah, I'll probably bring it up a little bit. Not far from our intended stop, so... Meme stream, yep. Pretty much Species driving the train here. It's just he's telling me to speed up. Nice. Can you derail in this sim? I think so, Frost. Frosties. Speed is the key. Nice. Beautiful railway line, this. I really like it. It's so good. Making quite good time for an express train. Although this is only like the halfway point. So far so good. Derail, derail, let's go. Look, it's a quiet stream. Look, it's 20 past 11. Gotta be quiet. Shh, as we pull into the station. This is so relaxing to watch, yeah. It's quite sort of chilled out. These are some really tight cut, Jesus. You can hear the whine of the wheels as we go round here. Hums Thomas the Tank Engine theme. It's pretty good, that. 100 kilometers an hour, full speed. Well, when we get there, very close. Probably at the end of this tunnel we speed up. There we go. Stretch. Nice. Quite at the end of this tunnel. It's so dark. Like literally the inky blackness of what's out in front. Nice, there we go. Looks like as soon as we get around onto this part here, we'll start speeding her up to 100 kilometers an hour. About 62 miles an hour, if I read the first speed check properly from the start of the stream. Very nice. We're 2.4 kilometers away from our destination, which is cool. Don't need to slow down just yet, probably around the 1 kilometer mark. Have you ever thought about doing a podcast? If you did, I would 100% listen to it for that luscious voice. That's very kind. What would I talk about in a ASMR part? Well, not even ASMR. Could do ASMR. Someone's told me, I've been told that I should just read books in like a quiet sort of whisper voice. I imagine 90% of the people watching would find that quite weird though. Yeah, cube read, yeah. The only problem with ASMR reading is I can't read. Talk about your experiences at Specsavers. Oh God, do me a favour. We Englishmen have great voices. That we do. Deceptively. Deceptively so. Okay, we're coming in now. Let's start slowing it down. Probably a little bit too slow on the old brake here. We are shedding speed, but nowhere near fast enough. Although, he says that. Yeah, nowhere near fast enough. Brakes are very responsive on this train. Like, holy cow, are they responsive. Unbelievably responsive. Fantastic there. Probably everybody getting off thinking, get me the hell away from this crazy ass lunatic. The dials are in fact flashing there. Crombot there, sorry there, or let's start with Shadow Killer. I heard from Womble that the British are bred to sound like that so that they will be trusted. I, for one, say I can't distrust your voice. It's true. And there are aliens in the sky, too. I said so, so it must be true. The false pretense of the English. Scotland learnt their lesson. Anyway, Crombot there says, there was a doctor who did patient exam videos who now does audio book / ASMR readings. You could totally do it. Also, there's a niche for people who actually know their trade doing ASMR assessments. Try this in your best ASMR voice, Dogger. What? Sorry, what? In my best ASMR voice? Sorry, what's my best ASMR voice? Anyway, let's lock the doors. There are aliens in the sky. We call them astronauts. Mexican astronauts. Right. That's sorted. Let's get underway. We gotta move on. And let's get out of here. Up and off we go. Whisper it sensually. Perhaps not. This is my stop also. No worries there, Yomi, sorry. Have a nice night, sir. Take care of yourself. Or sir or madam, we do not know. Usernames are ambiguous. Just wanted you to hear you say the latest shipping forecast in ASMR. See, what's ASMR? Because this some people could say, you know, just to some people, boobs 3 nips. What? Nice one, Omu. But do we refer to you as the ASMR guy in ZF? Sure, why not? I mean, all of us are playing games. Maybe I should tap a different market. Maybe I should be ZF's sleep guy. Be interesting, couldn't it? Are Mexicans aliens because they are green or because they have green cards? Because they put green chilies in their food. I'll say no more. Let's slow down a little bit. Down to 90 kilometers an hour. Swat has a nice voice too. He does, actually. You want me to read the Kama Sutra? Maybe one day. Putting ZF to sleep means less chaos and more progress. I see that as a total win, yeah. Be careful, Quebec. Womble might be here watching you, and you might get cramps to turn up. Oh Jesus, maybe not. I wish he would though. He's kind of ghosted cramps, but oh well. You know what I mean? He's got his own life to be getting on with. I hope those red signals aren't for me. Doesn't say they are. We're back up to 100 very shortly. There we go, let's do it. I think you have your mission. You've actually do a reading stream. What, in the very small hours of the morning? Oh, it's weird doing an ASMR stream. ASMR is the disease West Country people have where they have trouble breathing. Oh, really? 50 Shades of... No. 50 Shades of Screaming. That should be cool. Do it. How about Cake? Cake's got a very nice voice. Reading stream. That should be your Christmas stream. Reading the night before Christmas. Reading The Grinch quietly at like 12 o'clock at night. Closing the cover of the book just on 12 o'clock midnight on Christmas Day. Always weird. There's a guy at work. Here's a story. There's a guy at work who does contact lenses. He's like this. He's French. He's sort of old guy, sort of late 40s. And there was this video of him from years ago, like doing like this Christmas thing. Honestly, it's one of the creepiest things I've ever watched. I'd have to see if I could get a friend to, because it's like it's buried on YouTube. I couldn't find it just by searching. And he like it's weird. Like he recorded like this Christmas album. Oh, I need to speed up a little bit. He recorded like this Christmas album thing of him playing Christmas songs on the piano, but he really he's very soft spoken and he talks like this, and he's like, come along with me as I play, like, you know, like kind of, but less like it doesn't sound right. Like when I try and talk softly, it kind of sounds right because I've got the right bassy sort of scratchy sort of deep voice for it, but when he does it, it just doesn't sound right. And he's like, come along with me, children, you know, like kind of like in a really like, okay, where are you going with this? Obviously I don't think you know, stamping on a panic button that's you know, that there is anything weird there, but God, it's a strange video. It's very surreal. He has the pedo voice almost.
Yeah.
Vec, you're making my panties wet, he says. He says, hey. Ooh, my mate's panties wet. Okay, sorry, I'm getting confused. He says, hey. Well, hello to Panties Wet Man. Wet Panties Man. Royal 35, there's 2 months' time for late night Quebec ASMR. Pedo voice, yeah. Overhyped? I mean, if you can understand him, yeah. Really, really rapey voice, yeah. Like it's just not. Mr. Rogers, yeah. Is he on a list? I don't think so. I mean, he's on the work rota. About as that's the only list I know he's on. But yeah, it was really like just weird and like disconcerting. I can't remember the video, or I can't remember what his YouTube channel was called. But fuck me, it was just How did I meet the ZF guys? We were shooting at each other on DayZ. Like all good friendships, it started with betrayal and treachery. Yeah, I met them on the DayZ mod, Arma 2, which was pretty cool. Still hang around. It's a shame that ZF don't really play that many games together. I mean, we play Gary's mod, but as a man who's been away from proper multiplayer gaming for a very long time, my aim is dog shit. It's so bad. Yeah, it was the PMC clan. You on riot? Stop. Fuck, I need to do a shit. I thought I needed to slow down, then I had a bit of a panic on. It was before. It predates that. Your own voice is sending me to sleep. God, it's like a hypnotist. Fucking roaring wombat. He's like, your own voice is sending you to sleep. Holds up fucking stopwatch on a string. Your own voice is sending you to. And I'm just there like, just snoring away. Wouldn't it be funny if you, like, your own ASMR sent you to sleep? I wouldn't be able to do my own ASMR because I keep fucking yawning. Oh yeah, he's definitely still one. Yeah, he's definitely a closet homosexual. I mean, he's a fucking... He's got a man bun, a French bulldog, and he lives in Brighton. What other signals do you need? No yawn emotes available here. Oh, Ghost Kiwi. Fishing, yeah. And a very heavy lisp, yeah. Wait, what? Soviet's got a man bun? Yeah, he's got a man bun. He would call it a ponytail, but it's a man bun. When Chinny said Soviet looks like Yoga Guy from Grand Theft Auto 5, like Soviet looks like Yoga Guy from Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I hear the words. He looks like Yoga Guy. We're all going to call him a hipster, yeah. Nice. It's a top knot because he is old and he has a bald patch. No, he's not quite as bad as that. In fact, meeting him in person, he looked very much like the SpongeBob, you know, hi, how are you kind of guy. Very, very well. He was very well groomed. Without giving too much away. I know he likes to keep his identity, like, you know, very secret. I imagine, despite the fact that I imagine he doesn't see many people in the day. I imagine he spends a good hour in the mirror, fluffing himself up, making sure that hair is perfectly straight. Too real, yeah. Generic white guy. It's pretty much as generic as it gets. I don't want it to be me. Don't want to roast Womble. I do want to roast Womble. But, you know, don't want to roast Womble. Don't want to get too personal. But he is he's just generic white guy. To a T. Now we need to slow down quite a bit here. Get a good bit of speed off. There we go. Very nice. 3.3 kilometers to our next stop. Hagen. Fort Hagen. Kellogg's going to be there. Hope you got what you were looking for, rummaging around inside my head. Royal 35, thank you very much for the 2 months. I don't know whether I caught you. I probably missed you. But I think I caught you. You must surely be vegan. Who knows? He is a well-groomed beard away from being a hipster, but you know, it's true. He's a well-groomed beard away from being a hipster, but on the reverse side of that coin, he's as he has not decided not to pursue a beard, his chin is hairless. I imagine even the slightest hint of a hair pops forth from his very clean chin. Wax strip, boom, gone. Not even a razor. He wants it. He wants to purge the Xenos. This is where the FPS gets really shitty. You remember what I said to anybody that was there at the start, what I said at the start about, like, when you run with the graphics settings turned up really high with a modified engine file, shitloads of props cause the FPS to shit out. So the reason we're getting really bad FPS is because loads of props are rendering in that the game engine wouldn't normally have loaded. I should probably start slowing down. Like, significantly so. I'm probably going to have to stop at some point. Imagine it's a dead end at the end of this track.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks for all of the quality content, Queblove.
Queblove. Quebloaf. Quebloaf. Well, thank you very much there, J-Bar. Holy shit, my guy. Well, thank you very much. All the red signals ahead. Oh, Jesus. Changing points a bit fast there. Okay, well, I'm going to be coming to a stop soon, so let's get down there and let's give it a little bit of braking. In we go. Very nice. Nice one, just coast in. Should be a nice snug stop here. Looking good. Looking very good.
Yeah.
Looking excellent. That's not bad. It's not the full 10.0, but we'll give it a 9.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Haskell, what the fuck? It's a late night stream. Holy shit, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking Jesus. What for? What did I do? Know what I've done. Well, thank you very much there. Thank you very much to J-Bar and Haskell as well, Asclepius. Thank you very much, both of you. Like I say, it's all going to moving out. It's not any beers, Mr. Amau. It's going to it's all going to the Tiny Couch Fund, the Not So Tiny Couch Fund. It's all described below. But for anybody that doesn't know, me and Jaina are obviously significant others.
Yeah.
And we're planning to start cohabiting. The formal contract. The blood has been paid. No, yeah, we're planning to live together sometime in May, June next year. And we're trying to save up obviously as much money as we can to make that transition because neither of us really have any savings. I wonder where the emergency brakes were. So really, it's just a case of saving up as much as we can. So thank you very much. Significant others. That's right.
Yeah.
I guess we can do another service. What do we want to do, chat? Where do we want to go? We can go to a different part of the railway. We can go to a different train.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much there, Haskell. That's very kind. But yeah, any generosities that people have in the form of just subs, gift subs, bits, donations, it's all added to a fund that is updated bi-weekly. What about the drug money? Oh, do you know what? Do some British trains. Congrats, dude. That's awesome to see you. Sorry. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. You see, I'm like Womble. I've been single for 6 years, and I found out that it was my face, not my personality, that is the problem. Me too, brother. So Jane's got a bad prescription, so it's worth it. I'm a brummy Rocky Dennis. No, it's all right. You can Google that if you don't know who that is. Be aware of the shackles she will place around you. It's 3 years out of date. Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. I work in an optician and the girlfriend just won't get her eyes tested. Keep making a point of it. Slep, please. Now we're going to do one more. We're going to give people some content to chew on. Just put a paper bag over his head. That's how I get by. That's how she gets by. So let's go back to the main menu here and let's have a look at some stuff here. You don't need glasses if there's no lights or a paper bag. It's true. Nice. So with regards to what we're going to play next, let's go back to the main menu here. I might do some Long Island Road railway. Like this one's just like a small American passenger shuttle service. Oh, we can do the Transpennine. Any issues with the anyone for Transpennine? Are there some little speedy tracks too? We can do a high speed line. We'll do a high speed line. We'll do the Great Western Railway high speed line. Once this is loaded, it's going to tell me to do the tutorial for this train, which is why it's taking so long. No, thank you very much, Haskell, and thank you very much, J-Bar. Like I say, it all goes to the Couch Fund, so it's very good of you. Thank you both. Okay, switch route, and then we'll do the Great Western Railway timetable. The roast of Womble. Let's go to autumn. An cloudy autumn evening. We're going to run in the high-speed class 43. We want late night services. They don't go too late, these ones. It's coming up to midnight now, but sadly the last train's only 11 o'clock. We can do the last train. Drive a high-speed train on the first portion of its journey to Cardiff from London Paddington. Let's do it. We're going to take out this great Western Railway train. Bavin's got a fantastic voice. I also like Zeiss's voice as well. Break the sound barrier. I'll see what I can do. I think it does there. Totally lion. Or a toil lion. Words are hard. Again, low FPS because we're in the platform. Let's change the master key to unlocked. Flick the reverser to forward. Let's free the engine brake, and then we'll give it a little bit of power once the train brake has equalised. There we go. We are up, up and away. Now that we're on the road here, we'll figure out where the light switch is. One of these, isn't it? De-icer. Headlights. Night headlamp and markers. There we go. Night headlights. Off we go. Fantastic. Again, it's not designed to illuminate in front of the train. It's just like a marker light. But off we go. We're leaving London Paddington, travelling 56 kilometres to Reading. I think this is a non-stop service. We're going straight there, which is nice. So he has a 10-foot dildo, supposedly. So let me just quickly change the unit of measurement back to the right one. There we go, 50 mile an hour speed limit as we come out of London Paddington here. The thing with these high-speed trains is that they actually get up to speed. They actually accelerate quite slowly past sort of the 70, 80 mile an hour mark. They really struggle to get to a top speed. But they do the job reasonably so. And they're diesel as well, which is another added boon. Which means they can run on lines that, aren't electrified. Oh, let's just kill the power there. So we don't go too far over the speed limit. Give it throttle 1. Give the system some amps to play with. We're on high speed line 1. 40 mile an hour is the speed limit, so 50 is coming up. Amazing how quickly you see. Look, once you leave the city, the frame rate gets amazing. We're up to about 50 FPS in the case of our game here, but the right one, I have never been more offended. I apologise. Not really, but slightly. Okay, there we go. Woof! Straight up to 100 miles an hour very soon. Which is nice. Accelerate up to 50 miles an hour here. Yeah, these trains are very good. Any reason you have no light in front of your train? A very good question. I don't think the light is bright enough. I think it's just a... No, look, you see there is light in front of the train. But again, they're not designed to illuminate. They're just marker lights, so that people can see there's a train coming. They're not designed to light up for the driver. They're not like illumination lights, they're marker lights. Nice. Sorry there, is that Enulsion? Hey, at Long Live Quebec, have you tried going up the Oxford-Manchester line? I've taken that one a few times now, IRL. Alright, I don't know whether it's modelled in the game, sadly. I wish it was. There we go. High speed line, we're going to get to open the taps here. Any second we're going to get to go up. Fantastic. Let's max out the throttle. Let's get ourselves up to speed. Watch the bridge. Ooh. Awesome. Fantastic stuff. So off we go. Cab light, probably leave that off. Oh, an achievement for using a cab light. That's like that fucking perk on Fallout where you get to fucking Idiot Savant or whatever it is, where you like get XP for just doing random stuff. I feel my intellect growing with every flick of the switch. Brilliant stuff. Like cleaning like sheds, those are. Got like massive brushes on, like car wash brushes that you use to wash the sides of the trains. There's plenty of bugs and insects and birds and, well, the occasional person unfortunately does get stuck on the train, stuck to the front of the train and on the sides and stuff. Bit of splatter, sadly, and you do need to wash the train off. Brilliant. Turn on instrument glow, that's probably a good idea. I'm sure there's a knob somewhere. That's climate control, fan speed. Horn, no. I'm sure there's a little like ring dial somewhere where you can change it. That's not it. There is a dimmer somewhere, I'm sure. Wipers, no. Headlight flash. I said it's like a hazard light. You never know. Train supply, DRA. LED test, no. Parking brake, no. Emergency brake, no. Where is the dimmer? Is that, there we go. Oh no, that's the buzzer. Gauge dimmer, there's the little, it's just a little flick dial. There we go. Fantastic. Brilliant. So far, so good. Again, if you look, we're really struggling to get up to 100 miles per hour here, because again, these trains just don't deal with these accelerations very well. A train that was always very good at, apparently, like much better than the equivalent trains that you know, diesel trains, were Deltics on the East Coast Main Line. Apparently. So I hear, because my dad's a bit of an anorak, he's a bit of a train enthusiast. He was saying that Deltics were always really good because of the fact that they, once they got up to like, they really, with their 3,000 horsepower, managed to get up to speed, but then really like blast through it. Like they used to really, where other trains would struggle to get sort of, would start to lose their power or like lose acceleration at around 80 miles an hour. The Deltics were able to punch through at those really high speeds and really put 4 on the floor and keep going. What route is this? This is London Paddington to Reading, I think, part of the Great Western Railway's service. They're really flying along here at a hell of a speed, 111 miles per hour. This is a hell of a speed. Like, if I click 8, like the sped up camera is struggling to like keep pace with this service. Like I'd have to get so far out in front to set the camera up. Coming up to the max speed of the loco here at 120, I think that is. I wonder if there's like a platform or something up here that I can put the camera on just to see how quickly things roar past. We're going to be staying on this outer track, it looks like. Yeah, we'll be staying on here. Let's just be a person on the... You see, look at that! Look how close the train was behind us. We're a little bit... Yeah, we're a little bit over speed here. We'll drop the throttle down. Use shift to move faster with the camera. I am, Danster. This is as fast as the camera goes. Try and get the racing line. Take it on the inside. This is cheating in the chase for the train. Oh, I got stuck on a thing. I've lost the train. Where's the track? Where is the track? Oh, here's the track. But where's the train? Oh, I see the train. We're still massively behind it. God, it's so fast. I don't even think I can catch it. I remember watching a police like interceptors video in the States where like this like Mustang, like V8 Mustang, was able to outrun the police helicopter. This reminds me of that. Only it's a train. I'd like when the spectator's camera can't even keep up with the train. Like, I'm not really gaining on it. Oh no, I am. Come on, you fucker. I'm right on his ass. The speed that that train is moving is unholy. Actually unholy. I can't catch up with it. I'm really trying. And it's like two lorries overtaking this. Get to Reading in no time. Come on. I'm like right behind it. Come on. I can hear the loco. Getting close to 200 kilometers an hour there. Yeah, I know. Eve! Mate, if you derailed at this speed, good night, Irene. You know what I mean? This train will fold like an old flip-flop. Eve! There's a single headlight on. Why are these... It's indicating. Oh no, there we go. This is a fast train. It's so quick. I'm struggling just to get to the front loco. This thing is ridiculous. We're over speed now. I'm just gonna leave the throttle on the floor. I wonder how early I'd have to start braking. There we go. Oh, I was gonna say I've done the loop. Oh, I hit the fucking platform. Come back, Mr. Train. Oh my god, it's so fast. I wonder how fast this camera... I'm guessing this camera goes 130 miles an hour. Autonomous trains are a thing now, I think, yeah. Oh god, it's actually like rubber banding, the train's going so fast. I almost want to do an experiment and see how long it takes this train to emergency stop. Because again, like, imagine the headlights on this train. Like, there's no point in having, like, traditional headlights on this train, because how are you going to stop it in, like, any meaningful distance? It's such a fast train. Right, I'm going back to the cab view. Jesus Christ. There's a small village in Quebec where the train went automatic without the driver, derailed and exploded in the centre, killed lots of people. Oh, right. Brilliant. God, look at the speed of it. Look at it. You wouldn't want to be standing next to that on a platform when it went past. That is phenomenally fast. Unbelievable. How much that fucking carriage is shaking. Gonna fucking carriage mod its way off the rails. This driver wants to get home. It's the last train of the night. At the end of his shift, old Doug. He's ready to go home, I think. This is a phenomenally fast train. Are there no other AI trains? Not at this time of night, Nigel. There are on other services when it's slightly closer to rush hour, but at this time of night, this is the last train. So no, we've got the railway to ourselves here, pretty much. There might be one or two freight services, but they're infrequent. Headlight is a death light, yeah. Are there even faster trains in the game? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. I think this is one of the fastest. The Acela Express one, I imagine, is pretty fast, but it doesn't... yeah, with James Bond in it on the roof here. There'd be so much like air, wind rushing over you at this speed. You wouldn't even be able to walk on the roof of this train. You'd get flicked off like a fly. you just wouldn't be able to James Bond on top of this loco. I cannot believe the speed of this train. I've also got to appreciate the amount of earth workings that go into building a railway. Look at this gorge. Look at that valley that was dug out of there. Like, that was all dug out so that the railway could go here. Awful lot of man hours went into putting down like all of this steel and all of those cross ties. Oh my god, I've got a yellow signal. Turn it to initial brake. I know it's green. Oh, we're at warning. It's going to be a warning on stopping because it's a speed indicator marker. There's no speed indicator coming up. So I'm mindful of the fact that I may need to stop the train. I'm going to start a initial brake. Game's probably just telling me to slow down 8 miles outside of the fucking thing. Yeah, we're running on lots of yellows here. Start our deceleration. Emergency brake test.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be alright. Thank you very much, Villagrin. 2 years! Much love, Villagrin. Thank you very much. Holy shit. My guy. Thank you very much, sir. And welcome to the exclusive Blue Bears Club. Big Blues. That's very kind of you, mate. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're running on double yellows, it looks like. We'll hold at around the 65-mile-an-hour mark. We'll hold around here. We're running on double yellows. Nothing we can do about it. It's just we've got to be able to stop at the next signal as and when shit goes wrong. Probably because we're ahead of schedule. Probably a freight train that we're pulling in behind. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. That's a single yellow, not a double. Are we going to get another yellow? Okay. Red. A red signal. I wonder why we're sitting here on a red. Interesting. Interesting. Wonder what was stopped for. Being held at a red light. Oh, there we go. Been moved to a yellow. Looks like we're behind some sort of commuter. There you go. Led all of that speed just to wait at a signal for a few seconds. Well, looks like both locos are running in the rear. Probably a class 166 stopping in front of us, yeah. Oh well, we'll try and get her back up to speed. Although it looks like we're going to be stuck behind her most of the way into Reading. Yeah, we're probably stuck behind a sprinter. Oh no, there we go. We got yellow. I wonder if it will pull off to the side and let us through, or whether we're going to be behind it the whole way. I'd wager we'll be behind it the whole way. We'll get us on a throttle 3 speed towards Reading here. Nothing too fast. Just taking my time. Just because we may need to stop again, so there's no point accelerating too harshly. We'll get past this yellow signal and we'll see what the next one is. Looks like this is a double yellow, so actually, yeah, we can give it up to a throttle 4 here. Double yellow means that the next signal is a yellow, and then the yellow signal means that, you know, well, yellow signals are basically just caution, basically to advise the driver of either speed changes or alert them to potential red signals ahead. It looks like the other train might be up at a decent speed now and potentially running all of the way to Reading, so we're going to be able to chase it, hopefully at top speed. Brilliant. Just hop on the other set of rails real quick and take over. Yeah, could do. I don't think that would work though. I reckon they're all red signals on the other line. They tend to be. Still on a 125-mile-an-hour line. Just a small delay, about 5 miles from Reading. Just a sprinter train. Hugh Bjorn, that's it. I'm succumbing to my own ASMR here. Yeah, double yellows, which means the train in front is probably hauling nicely. 95-mile-an-hour speed limit in 2 miles. We'll hold at 95 for our top speed, I think. We won't accelerate over 95 mile an hour if we get there before the speed limit. Nice. There we go, green signals. We're making good time now. Annoying that we got stuck behind a sprinter for a few seconds, but we're not far from Reading, so it's water off a duck's back, really. Was that a yawn or your impression of a train horn? I don't know what that was. The seal playing musical horns, I think. Have you heard fucking Bill Bailey? Google Bill Bailey Metallica, and you should find a video with him with some, you know, like the seal horns, like that. You know, like just quite an amusing video. Right, 95 mile an hour. We shall ease off the throttle here, and just give it a touch of loco brake, just to offset the downhill gradient. Cosplay train when? That's true. Oh, God. Jesus, I should probably actually start decelerating here. Put it on initial. Ah, here you go. Look at this fucker. This will be the guy I was stuck behind. They've put him on the slow line as we come past. Frame rate 3. Speeding for a few seconds, but that's... No, not even. Yeah, we've got to shed some speed. Full service. There we are. Hopefully I don't bounce off the buffers on this end. Oh, we shedded the speed, okay. The brakes work. Oh, it's 125 mile an hour again very soon. Roll it down to initial reduction. Very nice. I thought that guy was taking a shit then, but the bench hadn't rendered in. He was just sitting down. Very nice. We'll just tiptoe to the end. Is there buffers running on this end? I don't even know whether this is the end, to be honest. Could even just be like a halfway point. Just rolling to the end of the platform. The brakes on these always smell terrible if used heavily. Oh, really? I reckon this is the end of the line based on the fact that we're running on a red signal here. I come right up to the end. Not bad at all. Objective complete. What's the official order? Oh my god. Unlock right passenger door. Oh no. Unlock left passenger door. Lock the right passenger's door. Don't want people getting out on the wrong side. Lock right. Whoops. There we go, there's that pacer. Oh, sorry, that's a sprinter train there on the right-hand side. That's the one we got stuck behind, I think. Send them onto the railway. Just jump off, it'll be fine. I wonder if that pacer will leave at the same time. Oh, sorry, no, I'm the pacer. That's the sprinter. Turbo, not a sprinter. Is that a turbo? Sorry, I'm confused. I thought that was I thought you would call this one a pacer and that one a sprinter. Right. Shall we lock up? Oh, where are we going now? Oh no, objective complete. Oh no, that was it. Fantastic. Oh god, good. I was getting ready to nod off there. Saved by the bell. Doug has reached level 9. Oh, level 9. Yes, Divinity Days. Oh, fantastic. Him yawning makes me yawn. It is contagious. Oh god, unrealistic trains being early. I know. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. Snoring stream, it really is. I'm going to put head to pillow and get some action there. So yeah, I'm gonna bugger off for the night. Thanks everybody for. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Stop accuracy 4 foot. That'll do. Yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, thanks everybody for dropping in today. Next stream will be Thursday night. Again, apologies for the late stream today. Hopefully it was nice. I imagine 100 of those 220 people are probably fast asleep right now. Banished soon, yes. Ginger Panther, we'll be doing a little bit more of that. So I am going to bugger off for the night. So thank you very much, everybody, for dropping in. Thank you, everybody, for the bits. Thank you for the donations there, J-Bar. And I shall catch you all on the flip side. You have a nice night, Tate. Thank you very much for playing some Deep Rock with me earlier. And I shall catch you all Thursday night for some games. Thanks again. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.